It's the Colosseum here in Guwahati, the ACA Stadium. It's game number 3.
And one Shepard would be the favourite, but a really good performance tonight, and maybe Ogley. They just got to be better this year. They've got to be better across the board.
3 of the series.
Straight away, Hashim's runner around the wicket, gets off the mark first ball.
Huge sigh of relief. He's sitting on 4. Sitting on 4.
Have you seen some left-handers outside?
Got a hand to that. But wasn't enough. Beautifully timed.
He's so easy on the eye, isn't he? Every time he comes out to bat in whatever format, such a beautiful India were batting out of.
Chipped in the air, but in the gap. Will find the boundary.
Well, it was in the air, and he already can't catch it. He's sitting next to me. It's a bit unfair on my part. They got away from Hashim Rana, and once it did that,
More runs here, more runs. Oh, that's superb effort. Kuldeep, the fielder.
Saved one.
and we get a 3 on the ground here. We don't see many 3s.
Somebody like Chapman bats at 5 or 6.
This was a difficult one.
Face of calm.
That's glorious. No need to run for that.
It's such a fine shot. You just look at it, everything right about that. And that too off the way. Instinctive.
Oh, that's hit hard. That's hit very hard. I got a decent amount of hand to that. It wasn't good enough.
Hard. This absolutely.
That definitely feels.
Oh, serious. Oh, look at that. That shows a number of things, actually. Very unusual cricket shot. Very. It shows how hard the wicket block is around the stumps. Because that just flew into it and flew over the top.
Somebody like him is so good. Him.
That's a really nice piece of cricket there.
They've picked up 2. Is it going to be Harshit to bowl its 3rd?
Boundary of the last ball. It's turning out to be such a good over.
Back for game 3 and starts with a beauty. Oh my goodness, on the money from Bumrah. Cleans up Tim Seifert. Amazing, isn't it? What a bowler this man is.
It's going to be at his best for ball 1. Are they preparing for an exam?
Here's Kuldeep Yadav. Short. And this ground is too short for that. Early contender for a Polo Tyres Golden Distance Award. Mark Chapman. Getting a boundary.
I think he's going to realise a long way.
Goes straight this time. Played it differently in the previous T20, but this time decides to go absolutely straight. Yeah, too wide. Too into his body, and that just Mark Chapman.
Yeah, with the field that he's got set here, Shivam Dubey, mid-off's up in the circle, covers in the circle, so he...
Slow one. And is it a 6? Has it hit the boundary cushions on the full, or is it just pissed outside the handle? Mostly never happened. And commitment from Harshit Rana, but don't think he's pulled it back. So a 4 for Glenn Phillips.
Don't underestimate how good a shot this is. Just talked about.
Well, he started well in that spell in the power play, and he's continued to bowl well, Ravi Bishnoi.
He's awkward this.
thing over.
Taken this time, sharp catch. There was no edge on the first ball, but there is one, and it's been snapped by Sanju Samson. So the fourth wicket is down for New Zealand.
He's having a night, Bishnoi. He's coming to the side as a replacement player, and he's justifying the select. Should Rana back into the attack. Handy stuff. Mitchell hits that crack and hard and big. The first ball is the sighter, and that's all it takes. Back to two quite comfortably. There's the first one. There's the first one. It was a slower one from Cooley. He took the pace right off it at 87.2.
The pressure suddenly is on the bowler.
Phillips is lightning quick, so they pick on Mitchell. He makes it. Smart cricket in the outfield, going at the slower runner from Ishan, but it's really good thinking, but Mitchell was...
Yourself in another 6 overs to go. So either you go that way and get to 1-6.
Which is unusual for this form of the game.
And that's the
Very good cricket from Mitchell. He had to wait. He got into that position you talked about earlier in the over, but he had to wait an eternity for the ball to arrive, and he did. Just got it over. To the top. Just a that could be out. Straight down the throat of point it is. Mitchell didn't really get momentum into his innings this time around. Hardik Pandya strikes again. And Kitchen takes the catch quite simply.
So this one was the quicker shot delivery.
The Mitchell's just over. Here's a chance of another wicket, and he's got it. Mitchell has picked out the same man in the deep. And New Zealand are falling over like a deck of cards here at the moment, playing into India's hands. Given this man a bit of a licence to come into the side. He goes for 4 down the ground. It was quite nicely timed in the end by Mitchell Santner, but for Ravi Bishnoi,
So, finds a gap, backward a point for 4.
Room outside the off stump. So when that happens, that is a quick to seize on that.
Hit hard, straight down the ground, and it'll race away from... Cleans him up, leg stump out of the ground. Another one for Bumrah. This time it's Kyle Jamieson.
This one down.
with the flat throw. Bumrah didn't have a lot to do, but he had to take it cleanly. And that's hit beautifully. Down the ground, I think it was pace off. That's a long way from Mitch Sander.
Tujuan malah dipotong tinggi. Di Bareksa fee-nya paling rendah tanpa syarat buat semuanya. Di tempat lain fee gede. Di Bareksa cuan utuh, profit makin besar. Ini amazing. Mau cuan lebih besar? Investasi saham di Bareksa sekarang.
वो तो अच्छा हुआ कि मुझे सीखो ऐप मिल गई, यहाँ पर मुझे लोन से मुक्ति के उपाय मिल गए।
इंस्टॉल नाउ पे क्लिक करो और अभी सीखो ऐप डाउनलोड करो।
Hesitation. Did they want the one? Did they not want the one? In the end, took it. High. Chance at deep mid wicket. Coming round, takes the catch. The fielder well tonight. And for India. And another one down now. New Zealand lose their night.
That's the kind of control that he has over batters.
The Yorker again. It'll just be one. It's a brilliant spell from Jasprit Bumrah. 3 for 17 of his 4 continues, but not a great.
Yeah, two very good bowling figures. Bumrah is what Team India will require. T20 World Cup, T20. Is it bad batting from New Zealand? What they made of the conditions.
Back, but
There's nothing wrong with this surface either. This is I say just keep going the way they're going.
Had Raipur, which didn't happen.
Straight through. Is that early enough? I think it might be. It's first ball and Sanju Samson has missed out 3 in a row. And the stumps have gone everywhere.
saw a couple of these from Jasprit Bumrah early on.
Oh, goodness me. Here we go again. Unbelievable. Even a smile on the face of Matt Henry.
You get to see that bat speed in real time.
Oh, goodness me. It's got a very early tee-off time. He is in a hurry. Dots. Outfield, New Zealand won't get anywhere near chasing that down. What a first over, value for money. Oh, let's go down the wicket. What's good enough for me? It is good enough for me. This bloke is unbelievable. There is no fear.
How many times now?
Didn't get it perfectly. In fact, that's almost the giant miss hit in terms of what we've seen, but good enough one-handed.
He stayed in the shot long enough to
It's got the top two. Sure. Not that he got as much as that as he wanted. In fact, just a single. So Conway did pretty well in the deep there. Oh, Simon, my faith has just gone over mid-off. Just for a couple. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. It wasn't that bad a ball. But he's in such good touch. almost. It's just not going right at all, is it? There is resign and resign. Could get a wicket, could get a wicket. I have got a wicket. Well, the same man didn't go through and hit the thigh this time. It stayed in the hands. And New Zealand have picked up their second wicket. Maybe not two. Maybe about.
There he goes again, making room for himself, has chipped it up. A lot of height, not the distance that he wanted, a couple of runs.
Really good chase this.
That's gone into the stands. That's 6 more. That is Abhishek's for you. Abhishek's. What a shot. These are the highlights. Ball.
Chipped it, again making room for himself, exactly what we were talking about. Prefers the offside, makes room and goes over covers. And Jacob Duffy looked back in a mirror.
Oh yes. 6 more. My word, what a shot. And this is what just one innings of 18 not out has done. One innings.
That's a gift. That's an absolute gift. 16 already for this over. Has that found the gap? Yes, it has. Well, what do you say to that?
And the New Zealand's get another news. The ball's bounced a little bit. He's
Toss it up in the air, ball in the box.
No timing there, slices it against New Zealand. Broken by Shan. So he gets a bat onto that.
They might go upstairs for this if Tim Seifert decides to support his captain. No, maybe not. Clutching at straws, New Zealand.
Effortless. No chance of stopping that.
Well, to be worried because this man is back to his best as well. We've seen in the last game and now again.
Between them. He's just going around now. Square on the offside this time.
And I'd actually like to see a comparison of the first delivery, which is
Break down from centre. Push down the ground. The match most force and a shot. Swift fine. And is it fine enough? It is. Beats Conway. Down he goes for a maximum. Use of the feet and timing again from the skipper. Mid-wicket and just chalk up half a dozen more.
easy.
Over half century. And that will be another one for him. 4 this time. Back-to-back half centuries for Surya.